Hello, and welcome to the General Order of Business, 2024, July 16th. We are happy to bring you this General Order of Business, sponsored by Views Go. Oh, wait. Views Go. Ice Mint flavor. Thank you. That was the production of smoke. For the purpose of buffering this Goob. Protocol Buffer, Part 2. Protocol Buffer, Part 3. Wait a second, that's machine code. Frick. Gotta get back to my humanity here at a certain point, right? Okay, comedy buffer complete. Now we're on to the general order of business that is completely serious and is not a joke. It pertains to matters that are currently before the courts. I'm not kidding about that. Today, I attended a mediation with DP at the Court Mediators of Saskatoon. Some names may have been changed to protect the innocent. Too funny. Names may have been changed to protect the innocent. Sounds like a TV show suddenly, right? Do you get me? Anyway, what am I saying here? Right, DP told me that the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, the basis for human rights in Canada, is a quibble over details, and I took issue with that. You know, I said, you're not going to roll me over and take away, like, my very basic rights in order to go through a process that is completely opaque and that you are completely in charge of without any recourse. And in that way, when I made reference to my legal rights as a Canadian citizen, and also, the right of everyone before any court that is signatory to any type of agreement international dealing with the way that courts are composed and the way they operate, well, yeah, I'm not going to give that up so that you can toss me around like whatever you toss around, you tosser. No, I'm just kidding. Well, you probably are, but hey, who ain't, right? Get me? It's fine. That part doesn't matter. But what does matter is, being faced with legal duress, where again and again I am being forced to take on positions that I don't hold and I don't subscribe to. And, really, no one wants to deal with me. And that's fine. They don't have to. In fact, I'd be quite happy if they just fucked off. Really. Fuck off. Like, if you can't deal with me, and that's what they do. They scurry like rats. They fuck right off. I'll tell you that much. No, I'm not kidding. That's rude as fuck, right? But hey, this isn't court. This is not an exit, right? Not an exit, it says right there. It's just me talking in my room. But what I mean to say, really, what I'm saying, is that I don't just give up all of my legal rights because that's a strategic position. No, I'm actually interested in truth and justice. And when I was down at the Crown Prosecutor's office immediately afterwards, yeah, because I do that kind of thing, just waltz right in there. Well, I don't waltz. In fact, I jimmy jammer, if you know what that is. It's a different form of dance, the jimmy jammer. It's not well known. In fact, I just made it up right now. And it was no dance. I just walked in there. That's the funny part. The unfunny part, if you get me, was me saying, this has been a highly prejudiced process, and you must disclose to me right? Your case. They didn't expect to have to make a case. They thought, yeah, DP's got him now. Some crazy dude. They think I'm a crazy dude. Well, they might have that right. But guess what? Us original nuttas have rights too. Do you know? Do you know about that? Original nutta. ON. Official record, bruv. Really, though. Official record. It's one of those things where, the charge is ridiculous, and it's been admitted to me that the entire situation was a ruse. It was set up to get me arrested. And that sounds a lot like entrapment, but I guess technically it isn't, because it was a member of the business community who sent me to the address. Not an officer of the law, definitely not an officer of the law, an officer of a corporation. Well, actually, he isn't. He's a minority shareholder in a corporation. Right. And that doesn't really give him any executive rights, and I was aware of this, that he was lying through his teeth, but I still tried to help out the guy, even though he was freaking. His wife is in tears. Real literally. Wife is in tears, Please don't do this, David. Really, this kind of thing. Because she knows what's up. She definitely does. Because you don't fuck with this homie. No, I wouldn't recommend it. Don't fuck with me. Right? I don't recommend it. Anyway, moving right along here, my next court appearance is July 30th, 2024. I invite everyone to attend. Everyone, please, come attend the show. Really. Life is a spectacle. And if you want to make it real dark and stuff, fine by me. I can do dark all day long. I can do dark all night long, too. When the sun's down, all this kind of thing, It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't matter if it sticks. Doesn't matter if it doesn't. But, nah. I didn't do any criminal act. That's the thing. In this case, I sure didn't. In, criminal act, I stole a chocolate bar from 7-Eleven when I was 12, felt real bad, realized that you can get away with that easily, but you feel bad. So I stopped, right? It makes sense. It's normal. I can admit to that because I don't think 7-Eleven's going to come after me for stealing a chocolate bar, 36 years ago, right? Or 26. As it turns out, I'm not that old yet. 26 years ago, though. And that's crime. But that's what the heck? It's $1. It's $1, right? It's $1. Well, it was then. It's $3.50 now. Get it? Inflation. And then we'll talk about that later. There are financial issues. Yeah, to be honest, the benchmark fund, a Sinpar Limited UK product, is currently sitting pretty with a Gesamtwert of 1.13 quintillion. Yeah. If you have any inquiries or queries, depending, you may email me. You can also call. Nation code 1, of course. There's no other nation. There are actually, as it turns out, many others. In fact, that represents a few nations there. There we go. Moving right along. Nation code 1, 306 244 2650. Call me anytime, really. I'll probably answer. I'll tell you all about it if you would like to know. Now, you probably don't care. Fair enough. Why would you? Right? Get me? Okay, alright. See you next time.